follow my lead. Y'all know what it's about.
Time to turn it up another notch, fellas. We know what to expect tonight, but we ready.
Tonight, 2 is the magic number.
Kyrie Irving again.
2 number 23s. 1 was removed, the other one reigned. 2 wins brings the Cavaliers a title. 2 straight trophies for the Warriors if they don't. The 2-time MVP is yet to make his statement, and only 2 games remain. Either one can win the crown.
If you a champion, show me you a champion.
The energy in Quicken Loans Arena tonight is off the charts as we get set for Game 6. Starting lineups and some changes. Andrew Bogut out with the knee injury. Andre Iguodala will start in his place. Draymond Green returns. Same starting 5 for Cleveland. And here in this city, they're saying that Golden State.
Golden State gets themselves in trouble, turning the ball over. Hands by James, the advance pass, and the finish. Cleveland off to a great defensive start.
In NBA Finals history as they combine for 82 points. That's the 3rd most by teammates in the Finals. Rick Barry and Jim Country King had 83. Barry had 55. In the Elgin Baylor-Jerry West game, Baylor had a Finals record 61. And James and Irving right behind. Magnificent, but as you guys have said, they don't have to score those amount of points again, but they have to stay.
ESPN's coverage of the NBA Finals on ABC. Brought to you by Toyota, Let's Go Places, and Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel quality guaranteed.
Fewest points in a quarter all season for Golden State. An avalanche by the Cleveland Cavaliers. They shoot 57%. An utter domination here in the opening period. Kyrie Irving had 7. LeBron James had 9. Tristan Thompson with 9 rebounds. After 1, it's a 20-point Cleveland lead. .542 remaining. Golden State has cut a 22-point deficit to 13.
Getting it done with their energy. They get stops, they push it off in transition. Iguodala like a point guard in transition. Klay Thompson not falling in love with the three-point line, puts the ball on the floor, finishes at the cup. This good offense. Warriors, no quit in. Warriors back in the picture, trim the lead to 8. How? Getting stopped defensively, and you will pay the price when you make mistakes defensively against this Warrior team. That's good defense against anybody else in the league. Against Steph Curry, you got to meet him up top. Next trip down, he's got a rhythm. Now you overreact. Go underneath the screen, bad defense, discipline, no communication. Great delivery from Curry to Draymond Green. Warriors continuing to fight back in this ball. That's him picking up a 4th foul in this first half. This is just bad basketball, and Curry talked about it when we talked to him one-on-one. He's got to be smarter defensively.
LeBron James absolutely devastating in transition. The beautiful left-hand finish, and Tristan Thompson, we saw it earlier in the game where he got a beautiful run of the floor and got rewarded one more time over the top for Tristan Thompson.
ESPN's coverage of the NBA Finals on ABC. Brought to you by Coors Light. Whatever your
The Cleveland Cavaliers trying to become the first team in the history of the NBA Finals to overcome a 3-1 deficit. They won Game 5 on the road, and they lead by 16 here in Game 6. We've got the American Express halftime coming up after these messages. 2 quarters complete. It's 59-43.
These are shots we're used to watching the Warriors knock down all season long. Steph Curry, how many times, even great defense by Jefferson, we've seen a guy be frustrated because of his ability to make these shots, get to his spot, miss. How about Klay Thompson? This is a tough shot, but that's a shot that he's made all season long. And this is an absolute look that we're used to Draymond Green making. It's a practice shot for Klay Thompson. Coming off a down screen, little stagger screen, squares his shoulders. They've got to find a way to get some offense going. Look at that supporting cast.
Well, the first quarter they had just 11 points. They did find their rhythm in the second with 32. As let's check in with Craig Sager. The Cavaliers respond.
Here's what I'm talking about, the solid screen and roll to dive to the cup, forcing the Warriors defense to collapse. Catches Draymond Green trying to help. Gotta love the pass in the corner.
Tristan Thompson and his effort has been a huge factor tonight, running the floor and finishing. Over and over, 4 for 4 from the floor, 13 big rebounds, working and outworking the front line of the Warriors, finishing it off with a beautiful pass to the cutting LeBron James.
Crowd going crazy. J.R. Smith in transition, recognizing the locomotive running down the middle of the floor is not how you drive, it's how you arrive. Mama, there goes that man.
ESPN's coverage of the NBA Finals on ABC. Brought to you by Disney Pixar's Finding Dory.
Won't go, and the third quarter comes to an end. 10 straight points from Golden State. They trailed by as many as 24 here in the third. But Klay Thompson came alive with 15 of his 22 in the period, knocking down three-pointers. And they've got it to single digits. It's a 9-point game as we head to the fourth, as this presentation of the finals continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Take this great offensive talent out of rhythm and make him be a passer. Good denial by Thompson and great trap by Thompson and Varejao.
There is a Game 7. We'll have it for you on ABC. Coverage begins NBA Countdown at 7:30. Tip-off shortly after 8 Eastern. Well, there's still 7 minutes remaining here in Game 6, but Cavs up 11.
The Warriors were outraged by this no call, but it's great officiating. Steph Curry sticks his right leg out to draw contact, and they did not bite. Jason Phillips right on top of the right no call. And listen, it's hard because these guys, these players know how to try to trick an official to not bite on that.
The decision making on the offensive end, recognizing who is defending, where the help is coming from. Little lob pass in the air, a thing of beauty, and Thompson does the rest.
ESPN's coverage of the NBA Finals on ABC. Brought to you by the 2016 Honda CR-V. From our best thinking at Honda. And Fitbit. Find yours at Fitbit.com.
Greatness is on display, and we are all witnesses. J.R. Smith with the lob in transition. The finish by James. Continuing to make plays offensively. We saw previously where Andre Iguodala had his number. This was a strip early in the series. Instead, shields it, protects it, fades away, knocks down the shot, and getting it done defensively against Curry. The block shot, that's not enough. The stare down, the talking, letting him know, energizing his team.
Like the Cavaliers and their fans celebrating one of the all-time greats who for the second straight NBA Finals putting up absolute staggering numbers, including tonight very close to a triple-double, and more importantly for the Cavaliers on the verge of forcing a Game 7 on. More to come from Cleveland. We'll wrap things up as the Cavaliers win Game 6.